in here. So if you have joined us on Instagram, please click over to the link and go to our YouTube live stream right now. First time doing it this way, so we're super pumped about the launch. In 15 minutes, the YouTube will redirect you directly over to the launch of The Land Remembers. So if you see this link, I am posting it again in here. Click on that link and make your way over, and I am patiently waiting for you in the YouTube room. So I don't know how this works yet. Let's see. How you guys doing out there? I'm not barefoot right now. No, I'm actually wearing some boots. I still dance, in my living room and with the kids, and when I go out and about. Hello, Brazil. Hey guys, so awesome to see you from all over the world. Please come and join into our live stream in the YouTube. The link is also in my bio if you want to grab it there, or in my stories. There's a bunch of places to click on it. I love you guys too. I am in Zim. Yeah. What's going on, Washington, D.C.? Hello. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, I want to jump in and talk about some of the awesome things that are being launched in this documentary in just about 10 minutes. We have posted a lot about the rhinos and the opening scene of it, which is a dehorning situation, which is a way to protect the rhinos from not being killed from poachers. I believe that there's just like an insanely incredible amount of opportunity out here, and some of it is missed. And something that we're doing at Abundant Village is helping activate that, co-create with different people on the grounds, bring in our teams, have these projects be theirs that we get to launch. We want to be donor launched, revenue sustained, and locally led everywhere that we go. So this is totally a global mission, but you'll see in this video coming up, I don't want to spoil too much for you, what happens when human healing happens. And I think that's the most important part. And some of you may know some pieces of my story of traveling around the world and obviously being an actor and a dancer and musician and all of that first. But it was a baby elephant caught in a poacher snare trap that taught me if we don't heal humans, we'll never be able to heal animals, let alone the planet. And she died. So she was one of the greater teachers in my life that I continue to listen to. And this is all kind of stemmed from those travels over the years. And yes, Igor Potgetier. I just feel like you're so French. I know you're in here now. And Albertus Lowe have directed, filmed, edit everything that we did that we're showing. And I'm just so excited to show you guys. So there's also another video if you haven't seen the other one called Circles of Connection on YouTube that you can also watch. Kind of shows you a little bit more of the trips that we do with donors and volunteers that come out and stay with us and work on the actual projects and get these entire cultural immersion experiences. But yeah, tune in. I'm not sure how to fully direct people over to the other room because there's a whole bunch of you in here and you're not on the other side. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. If I drop the link here, will you let me know if it's clickable? Can you guys go over there? Are you able to click? Can somebody give me a yes or a no? Can you give me a yes or a no? Ooh, hair stuck in my button. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. So let me just see how this, okay, hello. I can see you here. Igor, hello. I'm so excited. Igor, you are a huge part of this and the reality of making these things happen. So thank you. Thank you for being here. I've been practicing my whole life on to click these things. Funny. I've also got the Instagram live chat going just because I figured that a lot of people would show up in that room instead. So I'm reposting it here, Stuart. See if you can see it in the chat on the Instagram group. I'm not sure if you're able to click it or not there, but if you guys head over to, just go over to my stories, go anywhere else on my page, and you'll see the link, and you can join us, and then it'll immediately direct you over to the actual launch in 10 minutes, going live. The land remembers, which is such a beautiful thing, huh? We're always fighting to save the planet and heal nature, but the land is always doing what it's going to do anyway, and one day it'll wipe all of us out if we don't pay attention and start healing ourselves and showing up the way we can to be a part of this journey that we so lucky get to live on this planet. It's just magical, this place to me. So cool. Sorry, technical things. Just want to make sure that this works for you guys. All right, sweet. So some of you are coming over. I see both your names on each side. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So if you are in this room, I am going to close this chat up in just a couple of minutes. So please transfer over so we can keep talking in the other room. I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, get into what you think about animals and nature and all the things going on in the world right now, and just drop into one of those awesome, deep chats about life. One of my favorite things. What's going on, Z? And while we're over here, awesome. So ready to get this party started. I'm going to do a few shout outs on this side. I do still have Cameo. Hello, Brazil. What's going on, Guatemala? So awesome to see you guys here from all over the world. Ireland, more Brazil. I just hung out with a bunch of Brazilians and they were amazing. Amazing. I just got to go to Spain for a mix of one of my best friend's birthdays and a bit of fundraising and human connection and networking and all of that. So I'm moving over to that side of the world quite a bit now and just want to continue spending more time there. All right, cool. Pila, jump over to the YouTube page. Hello, Oklahoma. I see you. Thanks, guys. So, have any of you guys ever done the chats in the YouTube room over Instagram and Facebook and the other ways? Let me know. You got any tips? I want to direct everybody over there. What's going on, Argentina, Indonesia, Zanzibar? I'm coming to Zanzibar again soon. Future plans for us is to expand in the Thorndale region of where we're working right now, which is where you're going to see the short film takes place. We want to expand into the communities, and that is what we are raising funds for. Closing up the loop, closing out this year, proving our model and that it works. Opening up opportunity. We focus on water, food, energy, and childcare, education, and job opportunities. So it's a lot to cover, but if you're able to cover and solve some of these problems at the same time, these challenges, it kind of creates this domino effect and becomes contagious. So that is what we are focusing on, and it's working. So we're starting to expand into the greater community of Thorndale and hopefully very soon a couple of the other communities that are, think of it like as an octopus, how its legs just start going out. If one thing works, then we can carry on to the next area and keep going until this becomes a global mission. And Indonesia, of course, you guys all know my heart's still stuck there as well. I've got a lot of ideas for Indonesia. So, Igor, is this a real bug, or is this a? I really wish that all of your faces could be in here too. It always feels so strange talking to myself in these live chats. Maybe next time it should be like a massive Zoom that everybody joins. Maybe we can do that next to bring you all back. I don't know. But Igor, yes. Oh, stop. Okay, there's a bug following me and he's saying it's demanding my attention. I'm so sorry I didn't see it. All right. Everybody in this room, there are so many more of you in here. Drop in the message again here. Go to the stories. We've got 5 minutes before. Yeah, Zoom idea is good, right? I agree. We've got 5 minutes, though. Let's drop into this other chat because most of you are still in the Instagram. I'm going to close out and just reopen it and see if that activates anything, guys. Australia, we've got somebody awake over there. I love it. All right, closing out here for a minute. Hey, Maxie boy. Max is still around, guys, in case you're wondering. He's 10 years old now. What was my favorite memory in creating this docky? Well, the week that we were filming a lot of the footage on this was a pretty big personal tough week that I actually had to go through. Not too private about these things, but it was one of the harder trips for me. Going through some big personal stuff that I had to deal with. So there was little bits and pieces that I actually missed this time, which was such a bummer. I was always there in the mornings and at the end of the day. And obviously there's going to be footage from this trip over the whole year and the last trip that we did where we bring people out and everybody gets together. And it's honestly magic what happens when all these humans want to do good and you start getting around the culture and kids and kids at school and learning and all of the projects that we put together and kind of curating these experiences. I think one of my favorite parts is always that early morning at Shinikeri Primary School is what it's called. Those early mornings watching the kids and like just kind of having these little visions or downloads of thinking about, what this future really can look like for them. Something that's always been something that's been really fortunate in my world is that I had the opportunity to dream my whole life. So something within Abundant Villages that I want to give that hope for others to be able to dream. And that's always a big thought that comes in when you see all the kids running to school, and sometimes there's a little bit of mist or fog, or you can just see people's hearts hurting. Sometimes you just see a lot of pain, and there's something in that inspires me and gets me going. So that's just kind of like a constant thing. And then everything with the animals, always. And then anytime there is some sort of human transformation that we get to watch with people that come out, because I've been living in and out of Africa for 9 years, and I've actually lived here for 4 years now. So I did, get rid of my house, sold my car, packed everything up, and moved with my dog to South Africa. And now I live in Zimbabwe. But man, I think just like you'll see all the people's smiling faces and just there's some energy underlying what Abundant Village is doing. We have the most insanely incredible team, and they sacrifice so much every single day. So I think watching them and just like knowing that what we created is doing something not only to everybody on the grounds where we work and on the land and with the animals in their hearts, but to know that the 7 to 9 people on my team all the time, that it's affecting them, and that's huge for me because that gives me so much purpose also to keep making sure that we never give up, because it's hard. There's a lot of challenges we face, and you'll see some of them, and you see a lot of hard things when you work in places like this, but those are my favorite places to work, so here I am. And I'm not going to stop, and we're going to keep making content and creating stories to show you guys and put them around the world. And yes, I will keep acting at some point, I have no doubt, but I want it to be when the time is right. So I'm being patient and yeah. So hello, TJ. What's going on, man? TJ, who's in this room right now, is an awesome dancer. He and I have exchanged some dance videos and put them on so we can dance with people around the world while we're all in the places that we're in and can't connect in person. Yeah, man, of course. All right, we've got a 1 minute countdown here. So I am so pumped. I am so pumped, guys. And I think I'm supposed to get some link that's gonna, no, it's gonna automatically activate you, and you're gonna get sent there. Yeah. Nah, TJ, you're pretty sick. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let me pop this back open for 1 second. It is 5 p.m. Albertus, if you are in here, please let me know that it's working. And yeah, I don't know. I'm happy to stay here and chat. We've dedicated the next 20 minutes to being with you guys, either while you watch. Z, thank you. What keeps me motivated during the tough times? You know what? I've felt pretty low recently as well. I think there's just like such a world energy thing that we're probably all feeling too. There's so many hard things going on to watch around the world, and I don't know, especially social media, and it just pops all these things in your face like Gaza and Ukraine, and I think we all feel that energy, and we don't know what to do with it, and it's not necessarily ours, but we do feel it, and during tough times, even within our projects or family or kids, and just all of it. How do we find balance? I think balance is one word, and then there's integrating and figuring out ways to just drop into it, because that is life, Um, so balance is one thing, but I think finding presence, the more present I am with everything I'm doing, with the people I'm with, whether it's literally the kids, the dog, the communities, wherever I am, like if I can just be here, it sort of changes that low vibration that we can get stuck in sometimes. So yeah. Albertus, cool. So 30 seconds. Gonna also go back on Instagram for a minute here for the live stream and just pop this up on the side. All right, I just threw this room back up. In case you are not directed yet to the YouTube, please give me a wave if you don't have the link. Give me a wave if you don't have the link. I want you guys to catch this and feel the excitement with us. I have got to do something. And if I disappear, guys, I will be right back. Do I need to go to the channel? Let's see. Let's see, guys. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Are you guys, see? Somebody's probably messaging me. If it didn't suit it automatically. All right, guys, here's the link. Since it's not taking us there automatically, I'm going to drop it into the chat. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. It's always something with technical stuff, eh? Okay. So he's excited. Of course, it's not dropping a link. Come on, come on, come on. Am I still in here? It's giving you a whole view. All right. That was a really exciting 1 minute countdown. We were super pumped about this one click. But, all right. Are you guys able to all click that link now? Yeah? I really do feel like we should all just be opening up a Zoom room so I can see all of you guys. Cool. So if you guys have that link, you can drop over there. It has gone live. I'm going to check too, just on my side. Subscribed, yes, and there's that too. Let's go check it out. Okay, we thanks, man. All right, guys, I am going to end this stream, and I will either see you shortly on the other side, and we will also plan another chat. So go watch, enjoy, and thanks for chiming in with us.